For more on this story, we can go across to France 24's Rawad Taha standing by in Beirut. Ra, it seems with this decision that no one will be held to account for what happened in Beirut. And what reaction are we likely to expect from this?
This is the scene that we're witnessing today in Beirut is very remarkable. This is really unprecedented. Lebanon could be on the brink of the collapse of the entire judicial system if this is not resolved within the next few hours. If I want to take you back to what has happened. So basically, 2 days ago, Judge Tarek Bitar, who was appointed on the file of the Beirut port blast, he resumed his investigation through a loophole which he found within the judicial system after his investigation has been stalled for more than a year due to political pressure and due to some political parties and political actors trying to change the judge on the file. In particular, what has happened yesterday is that Judge Bitar has ordered the release of a number of detainees who apparently are not responsible or have no role in the blast. And also, he has charged the top prosecutor in Lebanon, Judge Ghassan Oweidat. What we saw today is a backlash from Oweidat himself, the top prosecutor in Lebanon, as he ordered the release of all the detainees, and he has actually charged Judge Bitar himself. For Judge Bitar, he has clarified to some media sources that for him, this file is completely under his control and there is no role for the public prosecutor in it. He called on the security apparatus and the agencies not to release any of the detainees. However, from what we have seen or what we have heard over the past couple of minutes as the story has unfolded, that up until this moment, the entire security apparatus is under the control or is under the responsibility of the public prosecutor, Ghassan Oweidat, and not Judge Bitar. So we're seeing a very big clash between the judge, Tarek Bitar, who has the support of the families of the victims in the Beirut port blast, and the top prosecutor in Lebanon, Ghassan Oweidat, who has also been charged in the case itself.
Rawad, it seemed when the port explosion happened in Beirut, it was a metaphor for the dysfunction of the ruling class in Lebanon. And these actions now, as you said, over the past few days, it's just representative of things that are at play and that have not been resolved. How are people on the street going to react to this news?
Until now, there is some sense of also a parallel collapse that is going on with the national currency. And this is all a resemblance of the entire system in Lebanon, a system that is corrupt, a system that has failed in dealing with anything, be it the nitrates in the port or the socioeconomic issues. Further today, and only this morning, the Lebanese lira, the currency, has further depreciated to more than 56,000 Lebanese liras to the dollar. This is an unprecedented rate for the currency in Lebanon at a time when prices are surging everywhere. In terms of people on the ground, we have seen small groups of people protesting in a number of regions, but nothing some sort of any mass protests like the ones we saw in October 19 of 2019 up until this moment. It's going to be very remarkable to see how the situation is going to unfold over the next few hours in terms of people reacting to the Beirut port blast probe updates and to the socioeconomic conditions given the further depreciation of the local currency.
It's amazing how resilient the Lebanese people have remained over the past few years. Rawad, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you very much for that. Rawad Taha reporting there from Beirut.